Salute and welcome to Wild Country Daily Entertainment. This is from GNWire, by the New York Times. They say a Reddit post led to the breakthrough in the Brown shooting investigation. They say 3 days after the deadly shooting at Brown University, officers received an anonymous tip that stuck out from a flood of information. They say it directed authorities to a post on Reddit. They say they are being dead serious. They say police need to look into a gray Nissan with Florida plates, possibly a rental. They say the Reddit user posted according to an affidavit filed by the police in Providence, Rhode Island. They go on to say the tip would later lead to a breakthrough in not only the search for the campus attacker, but also the suspect in the killing of a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They say it also ended the days-long search that had put both the Brown and MIT communities on edge. They say a day after the Reddit post was made, the writer approached law enforcement officials and told them about his encounter with a suspicious man in Brown University's Barras and Hawley building. They say the information blew this case right open. They say Attorney General Peter of Rhode Island said in a news conference Tuesday. They say the tipster, whom police were referred to only as John, said that he had encountered the suspect inside a bathroom on the ground floor of the building between 1:45 and 2 p.m., around 2 hours before the first shots were reported. They say John said the suspect's clothing was inappropriate for the weather and that they had made eye contact. They say John told police that he followed the man after he left the building to a Nissan vehicle with a Florida plate. They say, but instead of entering the vehicle, the suspect started walking around the block with John behind him. They said John said it was like a game of cat and mouse. They say at one time the two men spoke, according to the affidavit. John asked the suspect, "Your car is back there. Why are you circling the block?" To which the suspect responded, "Why are you harassing me?" John went on his way soon after that. They say Mayor Brett of Providence told CNN that the Reddit tipster was a Brown graduate who had been pictured in a photograph released by police. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Can you always trust a Reddit user that posts stuff? Most of the people that post on Reddit, in my opinion, are fake, are trolls, and they like to cause distraction. In a lot of different cases, Reddit users have been trolls, in my opinion. They are one of the most trolls out there, besides social media, besides like YouTube and Facebook. So, I mean, can you really believe what Reddit's saying? Can you really believe what they're saying? I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm just letting you know what the news report says. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think they got the right shooter? Do you think this is even the right shooter, or do you think it's another psyop? Peace out.